welcome to Platt Arena. I'm Noah Tobias along with Ryan Lockhart, and you are here for a very special contest here tonight. The Huntington University Foresters take on Indiana Wesleyan University. This is one contest that we have been looking forward to this entire season, especially because it is right here in Platt Arena, and everybody knows that Huntington University is very, very confident when they are playing in their home place. So we'll just have to see if the Foresters can maybe knock off Indiana Wesleyan University.
Yeah, no, we know the Foresters can beat anybody at home from number 1 to number 25. But it's on the road they struggle, so we'll see if they can knock off Indiana Wesleyan today and be like the girls and upset them.
Yeah, so far, Indiana Wesleyan, they have had a fairly good season, but one player that has really stood out is Kyle Mangus, number 24. So far, he is averaging 23 points per game. He has 390 total points, 26 steals, and he has been shooting 57% from the field. So really a great number for this senior. But tell us a little bit more about Kyle Mangus.
Yeah, Mangus has been on a tear. No, you mentioned 22.9 points a game. Last year, don't forget, as a freshman, he was the player of the year for the Crossroads League. First time a freshman has ever won that award, so that's really big right there. Coming into this season, Mangus, he was also the national tournament player as well, Noah, a part of that championship team. Looking to rebound here, and I think Mangus is going to have a big performance today. I think Mangus has a big performance every day, Noah.
Yeah, so we'll just have to see how the Foresters can really shut him down. But really for the Foresters, and one person for them that I would really needs to worry about is Zach Owens. Zach Owens, now he has had an interesting year. You know, he's only a sophomore, again, just like Kyle Mangus. But he's also had a fairly good year to this point, averaging about 15 points a game, 289 total points, 26 steals, so again, very active. 16 steals, so very active there for him. And shooting an average of 53% from the field. So again, he's another reliable person for these Foresters.
Yeah, no, you mentioned what he's scoring. On top of that, earlier here in Platt Arena, earlier in the season, he had his season high and his career high 31. Against Goshen the other day, had 28. Zach this season has been playing unbelievable. I think at a higher level than maybe I even anticipated him, and I was big on the Zach Owens bandwagon last year. Zach Owens is going to be a key part along with Connor Platt and Middlesworth. They're going to be able to pull it out today, Noah. And I think the Foresters have a really good shot, too.
And we just got done with the women's game, actually, and then an upset actually occurred there. Total points, well, the final score was 59-67. Huntington University knocked off number 16 ranked Indiana Wesleyan. But, man, Lori Kohler, you know, you just got done talking to her, Ryan. She has had an amazing career here at Huntington University, and actually, she is getting inducted into the Indiana Basketball Hall of Fame, and we're going to honor her here tonight at halftime. So you'll have to stick around for that one.
Yeah, Coach Kohler, a great coach. After that last win, Noah, gives her 588 career wins, number 1 in winningest all time. She's an athletic director, a coach, has been a player here at Huntington. She just embodies everything Huntington is, Noah, on and off the court. We have the opportunity to travel with the team, and sometimes those are my favorite times because we kind of get to see Coach joke around with her, talk to her. You don't necessarily see Coach like that because she's got the game face on all the time.
Yeah, definitely. She is definitely a joker. I know that last year she was huge into Pokemon Go. That is one of her things that she loves, and that just cracks me up. But we are going to take a quick break here from Platt Arena for the national anthem and the prayer. You are watching FDN Sports.
what does it mean to impact your community? As a broadcast media major at Huntington University, you'll explore that question and uncover the heart of storytelling. Tell real-life stories of the world around you from day one and uncover why it matters to the campus, community, and beyond. It could be in our live TV studio through our award-winning newscast, broadcasting home athletic events, or running HU's very own radio station. You'll have the opportunity to use industry-standard equipment from 4K cameras to instant replay to better prepare you for a future career. In addition to foundational courses, you'll have the chance to specialize in church media, corporate media, news, or marketing and sales. Or spend your last summer interning in one of America's largest cities, Phoenix, Arizona. In this one-of-a-kind opportunity, you'll have a home base at Huntington University's Arizona Center for Digital Media as you launch into professional opportunities catered toward your area of interest, and enjoy the sunshine in the process. Your professional network begins as soon as you become a Forester. Broadcast media majors at HU have a long-standing history of success in the job market. You'll be connected with alumni who have gone before you, not to mention all of your professors have industry experience. You've been given a gift. Why not use it to impact your world for Christ? Huntington University Broadcast Media. Real life stories, real world experiences. Impact your community.
Welcome back to Platt Arena. Again, I'm Noah Tobias along with Ryan Lockhart. And Ryan, happy to tell us a little bit about the Indiana Wesleyan Wildcats starting lineup.
For the Wildcats, we'll see number 15, forward Evan Maxwell, the big senior transfer from Kansas. Number 20, another transfer guard, Joel Okafor, the senior, a big guy in the system. Number 24, the player of the year, Mangus, the sophomore, 6'3". Number 30, Grant Smith, a forward at 6'6", and rounding out the 5, number 33, Kanan Coffey, the junior.
Yeah, definitely a big lineup for these Wildcats. Something the Forsters are probably going to struggle a little bit with. They have a 6'10" player and also a 7-footer, and the 7-footer not in the starting lineup as you just heard. So we'll have to see how the Forsters can really handle these taller players, because definitely they have not been able to, they haven't gone up against a 7-footer at all this year.
Yeah, I think the biggest one we've seen is Reginald Kasunal of Marion.
Yep. And he was the one who broke our backboard. So, and we'll actually visit him on Tuesday. But starting lineup for the Forsters, number 0, Peyton West, a 6'1" freshman guard out of Muncie, Indiana. Number 1, Zach Owens, a 5'11" sophomore guard, 160 pounds out of Anderson, Indiana. Also another guard, number 2, Nick Macon, a 6-foot senior, 180 pounds from Madison, Indiana, went to Madison High School. It's funny how that works. Madison High School is in Madison, Indiana. Number 3, Connor Platt, he is 6'2", junior guard out of Huntington, Indiana, grew up right across the street from us. And number 4, Caleb Middlesworth, a 6'8" freshman forward out of Marion, Indiana. Now, you must be wondering, where in the world is Tyler Aarons? Well, I'll tell you, he is injured right now. Sadly, he is injured. And that is a huge loss for the Foresters. Right now he's averaging 15.8 points per game, and Huntington will be without him for this one. He sprained his ankle just a little while ago, a couple games ago, and so he will be without them.
Yeah, no, coming into this one, Tyler Ahrens definitely makes this contest easier, I think you can say. But I don't think this team is easy to play with no matter who's on your roster. Maybe the most complete team we'll see all year, and you know, there may be a reason why they were the champions last year. Middlesbrough not even jumping as Maxwell wins that rather easy. Forsters in the home whites. Reds for the Wildcats.
Okafor with the basketball for the Wildcats. Passes it over to Grant Smith. Thought about the three. And he'll take it back inside. Nice pass to number 20 for Mangus. And he will start off here quickly.
And Mangus starting early, and Noah, a better shooter than he is maybe around the rim, but dangerous everywhere on the floor.
Macon, he's got the basketball for the Foresters. Nice pass over to West. West guarded by Smith. And now Macon back with the basketball. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Macon goes inside, step back, a little short, and rebounded by Okafor.
West trying to get there on the rebound, but couldn't.
Mangus with the basketball. Now to Coffey. Down low to Maxwell. Again, this is a matchup that we've really been curious about. And Maxwell, you know, it's pretty simple. Just goes around and finishes with the left hand. 4-0 IWU.
Yeah, Middlesworth at 6'8" may have to have the best defensive game he's ever played in his life, Noah.
That's definitely going to ask a lot out of him. Connor Platt over to Middlesworth for 3, and that's good. Man, that's a great answer right there. 3-4, Indiana Wesleyan's lead.
His offense is no question, Noah. We know he can hit those big shots. He's going to have to get them, though.
Okafor, corner 3 for him, and that's a little short. And that goes out of bounds. Man, that is a bummer for Zach Owens.
Yeah, Owens not really sure what happened, just couldn't corral it all the way. Early lead for the Wildcats, 4-3 though.
Smith inbounding the basketball for the Wildcats. Looking inside, finally getting it to Coffey. Jumper, and that's good. 6-4, Wildcats again lead with a little over 18 minutes to go. Making hand off to Owens. Now it finds a cutting. Platt not even close to finishing that. That kind of looked a little awkward for him, but Smith now with the basketball. Now to Coffey. Thought about the 3. Swinging all the way around to Mangus. Mangus now, he'll take it inside. And a nice pass over to Maxwell. Easy finish for him.
And Noah, I'm wondering if we're going to see the Foresters switch a lot or see what the bigs do, because normally the bigs come out. But with Maxwell, that big presence, we'll have to see what Coach Platt's decided to do tonight.
Middlesworth passing over to Owens. Jumper, and that's good. 5-8 right here in Platt Arena. I'd love to see if the Foresters can just go on a little bit of a run, but they need a couple of stops right here. Peyton West got his hand on the ball right there. Maxwell now with it. Pump fake goes in, and able to finish with the right hand this time. Up by 5.
Yeah, Mangus only 2 points right now, but when Maxwell's getting whatever he wants in the paint for the Wildcats, no, I don't know why you wouldn't just keep going there.
I'm surprised the Foresters really haven't tried to double team at all. Owens now goes up and foul. I believe that's going to be on Okafor. He's trying to argue while he was on the ground. Actually, that's going to be on number 30, Grant Smith, with the body. His first, team's first, and game's first. So Owens will be at the line, shooting 2, a little slow to get up there.
You know, we mentioned Zach Owens as our highlight guy for the Foresters, but I think Peyton West is the guy, another guy we're going to have to look at. West going to be guarding Mangus, and we know what kind of player he is. A hustle player that really runs around and just makes plays happen.
Number 13, Trevor Waite, checks into the ball game. Zach Owens, a 86% free throw shooter. First one was good, and second one is good as well. Maxwell getting it to Okafor. Okafor just trying to set up the offense here. Over to Maxwell. He's going to take a three. That's no good. A little short. And a rebound, Waite. Another missed attempt by the Wildcats, and Connor Platt will get that one.
Yeah, the Forcers having some, trouble rebounding her here early, Noah. Normally don't see that from them, but we'll have to keep an eye on that against this much bigger IWU squad.
Peyton West goes in and cannot finish. Tried to draw somebody, but didn't get the call. And Maxwell is right there to finish. A great find by Kyle Mangus. 12-7 is the score right now. Zach Owens with the basketball. Going inside on Okafor, loses possession, gets it back, finds a cutting Macon. Fisher said he was bobbling the ball, that's why he didn't call the traveling violation. 5 seconds on the shot clock. West going to the inside and not able to finish with the right hand. Rebound to Mangus.
A nice look there by West, but not able to get it to fall through the bottom.
And that's some great help defense by Caleb Middlesworth. Wait for three. 15-7, this game is getting out of hand very quickly.
And Noah, the dangerous part, Mangus and Maxwell are the guys everybody highlights, but it's these rest of the guys that can hit the threes, get those hustle rebounds that you gotta watch out for.
Zach Owens with the fadeaway, very unadvised shot. Rebound Okafor, now up to Coffey, long three, and that's good. 18-7. Only 5 minutes into this one, and Indiana Wesleyan with an 11-point lead. That is going to be a full timeout. We'll take it along with, 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here, but 18-7 is the score right now, Ryan. Man, these Wildcats have come to play.
Yeah, it's the Wildcats, number 3 in the nation, Noah, and deservingly so. Mention how much of a complete team they are. Right now, Maxwell's leading them with 8 points, but you got Waite with 3. Mangus only 2 right now. I say only because I think we both know he's about to go off for a lot more, and that's no disrespect to the defense of the Forcers. Mangus, just his IQ of the game is so high, Noah. He knows where to get his shots.
Indiana Wesleyan shooting 73% from the field right now. Huntington only shooting 29%. That is a big difference right there. 40% from 3 for IWU, 1 of 1 from 3 for the Foresters. Connor Platt, though, gonna take a jumper, no good. Rebound by Smith. He'll take it down the court himself. Passing over to Waite. He'll drive it in, back to Okafor. Back out to Waite, and that three is good. Man, they are on fire right now.
No, it might be cold outside, but Platt Arena is blazing right now, especially from beyond the arc.
Connor Platt jabbing outside. Now gets over to Nick Macon, Peyton West, now Wyatt Hughes. Connor Platt goes up for 3, and that's nothing but net. Maybe that'll help the Foresters out a little bit right there, trying to get them on a little bit of a run.
Yeah, over the outstretched hand of Mangus, I think if the Foresters make him work defensively, that could really help him slow him down on offense.
3 from Waite, short, no good. Rebound Okafor, though, looking for somebody. Does a good job putting the ball on the ground. That was tipped by the Foresters. Yeah, and the official is going to correct him. Oh, no, he is not going to correct him. I definitely thought that was tipped by Peyton West. But we got immediate timeout right here. And right now, 21-10, Indiana Wesleyan has the lead. When we come back, we will have some more action for you right here on FDN Sports. back here in Platt Arena. I'm No Tobias along with Ryan Lockhart. Score is 21-10. Wildcats lead the Foresters. Peyton West with the ball for the Foresters. Pass off to Nick Macon, and now Connor Platt getting it down low to Middlesworth. Not able to finish with the right hand, and a nice rebound by Seth Maxwell. And Smith not able to finish the shot, but he's got 2 free throws coming to him. Foul goes on number 0, Peyton West, his first, team's first of this first half.
Foresters with both of their bigs in right now, Noah. White Hughes and number 4, Middlesworth. A little bit of a taller lineup we'll see from the Foresters tonight. But on the opposite, we're going to see both the Maxwell brothers in right now. That's 2 7-footers, Noah. Say 6'10", whatever it is. You can't tell me looking at Evan Maxwell, he is not 7 foot.
2 pretty big guys right there. 1 of 2 free throws is good, 22-10 now. Peyton West with the basketball. And off to Nick Macon. Middlesworth now to Owens up top. To Wyatt Hughes, he'll jack up a 3, no good. Rebound by Coffey. Coffey gets it down to Maxwell, Evan Maxwell that is. Seth Maxwell's just gonna be running the baseline. And Evan doing a great job of going underneath the basket and finishing.
Yeah, Wyatt Hughes looks to be maybe as strong as Maxwell is. Maxwell just a better fundamental move there.
Zach Owens, man, that 3 goes in and out. That's just unlucky right there. 10-24 is the score. And Evan Maxwell for 3. Man, the big man can shoot. And you know what, we were kind of going over this during the girls' game. As history has gone on, the taller you get, the better it is if you can shoot the 3 ball. Peyton West can't make his 3 ball. White Hughes goes up and going to draw a foul, so he'll be at the line shooting 2. That foul goes up on number 15, Evan Maxwell. The senior brother, his first, team's second.
And Noah, this lineup they got right now, you throw Kyle Mangus in here, I mean, maybe for Coffey or Smith, and that's almost like a death lineup they say for the Warriors or the Lakers in the NBA. He was not able to get that free throw to drop, and Noah down 27-10, that free throw. Free throws in general are going to be critical.
Wyatt Hughes, again, could not make that last free throw. His first one up, I'm sorry, his second one up and good. Substitution for the Foresters, number 23, Spencer Ballinger. And also, here's your death lineup, Ryan. Number 24, Kyle Mangus is in for the Wildcats.
Which guy right here do you try to lock down on defense is my question. Who are you trying to zero in?
And the official is having some discrepancy on.
Yeah, we're going to have some problems here. Looks like maybe the clock.
Clock was not started, and so the officials are trying to figure out how much time is supposed to be on the game clock and shot clock.
Yeah, no, we've had some trouble, a couple weeks ago with the clock. Went through about a 2-week period where we were good, but once again coming back. Technology is great when it works.
Okay, tell me this. Which one would you rather have trouble with? The backboard being broken because of Marion, or the clock being broken?
I think seeing the backboard being broken, I've never seen that in my life before. I've seen a clock not work before. So I think the backboard is bigger to me. And a call here for the Wildcats. That ball will stay here.
Yeah, either is not very good. Officials are just kind of talking over a little bit about I think shot clock, because the shot clock was reset, but Huntington never had full possession of it. So I'm going to say they're probably going to put a different number on the shot clock. They're saying put 11 seconds on the shot clock, and that is what they do. 12:07 left to go here in the first half. 11-27 is the score. Iowa having a big one here. Evan with the basketball going inside on Middlesworth, spins around, falls down, and a traveling violation. So that is going to be turnover number 2 for the Wildcats.
No, that's a big guy spinning out of control there. Maxwell usually has really good post fundamentals.
Zach Owens with the basketball. Passing over to Nick Macon. Now up top to Ballinger. He'll put up a 3. No good. Rebound by number 30, Grant Smith. Smith is going to take this all the way. You can just see it in his eyes, but then he just passed it off to Evan. And he's got the much easier shot right there.
Yeah, it looked like Smith was going to try to get that contact there, but elected not to.
Ballinger thought about the 3. Goes out, back in, and he'll be able to finish. That's a good move by the freshman.
Freshman on freshman there, the younger Maxwell brother. That's going to be a little bit of a, we're going to see that for a couple years here, Noah.
Well, I'm going to be interested to see Seth whenever he is a senior, just to see how much he has improved. My gosh. Speaking of Seth Maxwell, oh my goodness. I was not expecting that. I really wasn't.
I guess I can't disagree too much because I think our bigs can shoot just as well from 3.
But our bigs are 6'8".
That does, affect it a little bit.
And Zach Owens, he'll go to the inside. Floater, and that's good. So it looks like the big men are trying to be the guards, and the guards are trying to be the big man right now. 15-32 is the score. Coffee. 4-3, no good. Just a little short, rebounded by Nick Macon. That's a great box out by him. Hesitates and goes inside to Ballinger. 4-3, no good. Rebounded by 24, Kyle Mangus.
Ballinger not able to get that shot to fall, knowing, if he gets a couple of his shots fall, maybe some confidence can get going for him.
And Evan getting it down low to his younger brother. Now to Coffee. 3 ball, no good. Tipped all the way past half court by Grant Smith. 30-second timeout called by the Wildcats. So we'll stay right here. 15-32 is the score with 9 minutes, 42 seconds remaining.
Noah, right now the Wildcats are shooting 50% from beyond the arc, 72% from the field. Now you look at the Forsters, they're only shooting 29% from the floor. I don't know if the Forsters necessarily are taking the best shots, but I think to get back into this ball game, they need to start taking smarter shots.
Yeah, definitely. Well, just on the defensive side, they need to play a little bit smarter because honestly, I was just outsmarting them. They're just doing that one extra pass that is really benefiting them. So, for example, Grant Smith, he could have taken the ball all the way. He might have gotten swatted. He might have not even made his shot because he was going to be off balance. Instead, he makes the pass to number 15, Evan Maxwell, and he has the easy left hand up there. Substitution for the Wildcats, number 11, Isaiah Payton. He checked in for number 42, Seth Maxwell.
Payton, a freshman from Cincinnati Moeller High School, was a 2017 state runner-up and a 2018 state champion. So he knows how to win, Noah, and I think he's going to be a great addition onto this Wildcat squad. Averaged 10 points and 3 rebounds per game.
Nick Macon with the basketball for the Foresters, giving it off to Platt, now to Ballinger, now to Owens. Almost a traveling violation on Owens, but a nice pass down to Ballinger to make it 17-32. Pass to Kyle Mangus, to Okafor. He's got it. Baseline. Maxwell driving it inside. And really traveled right there. The officials did not see it.
Yeah, big no call there, Noah. Macon falls on the inside, but still gets a hand on Mangus. He's going to go to the line for some shots.
Nick Macon will be called for the foul. His first personal foul. Team second here in the first half. Only a total of 4 fouls have been called to this point.
Yeah, not quite like the girls' game previous to this where there was, 4 fouls in the first 2 minutes?
Oh, my goodness.
Mangus' first one, no good, shooting 78% from the line.
Seth is going to come in for his brother Evan. Not sure what the officials were talking about right there, but 17-32 still is the score. Mangus, second free throw up and good. Make it 33-17. Nick Macon with the ball for your Foresters. Connor Platt, he's going to go to the inside, floater, and cannot finish. Rebound Mangus. Now Okafor with the ball for the Wildcats. Give it to Mangus, 3 ball up and good. Nothing but net for the sophomore.
That jump shot almost looks like a rubber band, Noah. It's just so smooth and so easy for Mangus.
Wyatt Hughes, nice pass to Nick Macon, and a great finish by Macon.
And Big Country showing off his pass. And we're going to get a foul here on Ballinger. And no, I think if Ballinger would have went to the ground, he may have got a charge called there, but looks like he's bleeding from the nose. So he may have to come out here. We're going to have an official timeout, though.
I was going to say, Ballinger really needs to get some attention right there, but the officials aren't buzzing him in, finally. They were just looking for some blood on the court, but I don't believe he did drip on the floor. 1936. Pretty big crowd today for as dangerous as the roads are right now. I'm not sure if the snow is still going or not, but I know after the girls' game, it was still going. Mangus with the basketball, driving inside on Macon. Jumper, no good. Rebound by Platt.
Nick Macon playing great defense right there on Mangus, getting a hand up right in his face.
Definitely have seen a lot of improvements from him on the defensive side here as the season has gone on. Wyatt Hughes, pump fake, blocked by Seth. Just needed to keep going up for it on the first try. And number 11, Isaiah Payton, able to get the and one.
Payton a little bit out of control, but able to go right into Macon and get that foul. These Wildcats came to play today, Noah. They're playing phenomenal, 38-19.
Macon getting the second personal foul, team fourth, and West will check in for him. Media timeout has been called, so we will take a quick break here from Platt Arena. 38-19, IWU leads Huntington. Back here in Platt Arena, Wildcats lead the Foresters 38-19 with 7 minutes, 31 seconds to go. Make that 39-19, 20-point lead here in Platt Arena.
You know, the number 3 team in the nation playing amazing right now.
Middlesworth Passing the corner to Platt. And now Peyton West, he's got the ball outside to Owens. Pump fake, up, draws contact. So he will be at the line shooting 2. He's kind of outsmarted Okafor right there. So Okafor will pick up his first personal foul. Team third here in the first half.
Yeah, Okafor looked like he was kind of off balance a little bit right there, and that's why the foul ended up getting committed.
Owens, first free throw, no good. Just runs out. You know what, and that has happened a couple of different times here already for the Foresters tonight. It just kind of goes in and rattles out. Second free throw up and good. There's a little bit of a net ripper right there. Okafor with the basketball. Now over to Peyton. Now up to Mangus and Coffee now. Down low to Seth Maxwell. Just a little bit high off the backboard, so that misses 39-20. Connor gets down to Middlesworth, back to Platt, swings it. Now Wyatt Hughes, long 2, no good, rebound by Coffee.
You know, I like that shot there by Hughes, Noah. He was open, had Platt in front of him, kind of setting a screen a little bit. I think Hughes just has to hit that.
Yeah, definitely not a bad shot. Seth gets down to Okafor. What a pass by the big man. That is huge.
Yeah, Okafor's got a couple points down low just because he's finding open space down low.
Definitely has some good floor vision, the big man does. Owens with the basketball. Fakes right, goes left. Jumper, and that's good. That's a great move by Zach Owens. Makes it 22-41. Seven-footer again, no good this time. Out of bounds goes to the Foresters. Andrew Yoder will check in. Evan Maxwell also checks in. And number 13, Trevor Waite. Also number 30, Grant Smith.
First minutes of the day from Andrew Yoder. And Yoder's a guy, you know, physically looks like he should be able to match up well with these Wildcats. Right now getting guarded by Kyle Mangus.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how well he's going to be able to do against Mangus. Connor Platt with the basketball. Gives it to Yoder for his first touch. Back out to Middlesworth. Wish he would have seen them just a little bit sooner right there. But Yoder going up and not able to finish. I like the idea. And Okafor almost lost it from Zach Owens. Out to Waite. 3-ball no good. Rebound by Yoder now. Zach Owens with the ball.
And Owens doing a good job of slowing it down, Noah. We see sometimes he'll take it right to the hole there. You know, that court vision, he's developing even more. Good job by him there on that.
Yoder to Middlesworth, and that's nothing but net. 25-41. I was not sure. I honestly thought he was going to get blocked by Evan.
Yeah, and Maxwell can kind of sag off. I mean, when you're 7 foot, no, you don't necessarily have to come out so far on guys.
And that's great help defense by Middlesworth. He picks up the steal. Owens. Now there is how fast-paced he will take the basketball instead of slowing the basketball down. Even Coach Platt was saying, hey, slow it down. Don't need that. 25-41 is the score with 4:34 remaining here in the first half. Peyton West with the basketball for the Foresters. Handing off to Connor Platt. Back to Peyton and now to Yoder. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Peyton with the basketball. Now to Owens, 5 on the shot clock. I don't think they know how much time is left, and Zach Owens, he's able to finish.
Zach Owens doesn't care how much time is left. Now, as long as he has something on the shot clock, he'll make sure he uses it.
Smith with the ball, pump fake, and tipped out of bounds by Connor Platt. Scared a couple students over there in the student section.
President Dr. Sherilyn Emberton right there in the front row as well. Got to get Norm around to make sure the ball doesn't hit her, Noah.
Smith with the basketball. Goes right, left, and Euro step, and able to finish 43-27 now. West Pass it off to Middlesworth for 3, and that's good.
Caleb Middlesworth trying to bring this team back, give them 9 points right now, Noah. Him and Zach Owens. Owens has 11. They're playing phenomenal.
Well, and the lead is only down to 13 now. It was up to, I believe, 22 at one point. So really, these Foresters are coming back. Like I said, Platt Arena is a very special place for these Foresters. Maxwell able to finish there, 45-30. Owens with the basketball in the corner, and nice hands by Maxwell, and a nice pass to Smith. He almost missed that. That's a horrible pass by Peyton West, and you know Coach Platt is frustrated about that. He's going to take a full timeout. When we come back, we'll have the rest of the first half for you right here on FDN Sports. Welcome back to Platt Arena. I'm Noah Tobias along with Brian Lockhart. 30-47 is the score. Indiana Wesleyan up on the Foresters. Okafor with the basketball right now. Getting it over to Smith. Mangus, man, that's a great pump fake, and he'll draw contact, and he'll be at the line shooting 2 free throws. Foul on 0. Peyton West, his second, team 5th here in the first half.
And no, that goes right back to the IQ I was talking about earlier. Mangus knows where to get open on the floor. He knew West was going to be coming late off that screen. He could probably get him in the air. Ballinger will check in for him.
Peyton has definitely improved as this season has come along. 2 free throws good, brings it back to a 19-point lead.
Noah, looked like we got this down to, what, a 13-point lead at once? Now stretching back out, these Wildcats going back their bread and butter, but Connor Platt getting one off the glass, won't count. They're going to call that a charge.
You can tell
Great job to stand in there and take that from Okafor.
You can tell Coach Platt is waiting to talk to the official, and that is exactly what he's doing now. 30-49.
No, I think that was a good call, though. Okafor was set. Platt was coming in, maybe not out of control per se, maybe sold it a little bit.
I honestly don't know. I did not see that, so I cannot have an opinion on that. Evan Maxwell, though, passing to Okafor. Jumper from the free throw line, that's nothing but net. That is money all day long for Okafor. Nick Macon getting it down low, and a horrible pass stolen away by Evan Maxwell. Pull up 3, no good by Mangus. Rebound, Macon.
Mangus lining that one up. You don't see him miss those too often.
Connor Platt now going up for a floater. No good. Rebounded by Smith. Smith to Mangus, and able to finish. 2 on 5, and the Wildcats are able to get out of that.
Don't ask me how that math works out, Noah. It mind boggles me.
Connor Platt recovers and draws a foul for the and 1.
Platt able to get the big foul there. We'll go to the line for one more.
That foul is going to be on number 20, Okafor, his second personal foul, team's fourth of the first half. Connor Platt going to shoot one foul. Shoot one free throw. How about that? That's a little better. That one's up and good. 33-53. With a minute, 20 seconds remaining here in the first half. Smith with it, faking in, and not able to finish, but draws a foul. That's going to be on Ballinger. His second personal foul, team seventh. So for the rest of the way, I was going to be in the bonus.
Yeah, Smith's athleticism just a little bit too much for Ballinger.
Nice.
See, Ballinger has, looks like tissue in his nose from that earlier nosebleed, Noah. To keep an eye on that one. That second one, no good there. Ballinger with the rebound.
Yeah, Smith looked fairly confident right there from the free throw line. Shot 1 of 2. Connor Platt could not corral the pass. But Smith sprinting to the other end. Mangus for 3 now. It's a little short. And 42, Seth couldn't hold on to it. Connor Platt, 3 on 3. Zach Owens for 3 now. No good. But he'll be at the line shooting 3 free throws. That foul is on number 42, Seth Maxwell. That's going to be his first personal foul, team fifth.
If Zach Owens hits that 3, I'm going to be honest, I think Platt Arena would have erupted. I know they're down right now, but I think that's one of those shots that can bring you back into a game. Get your confidence going, because we know right now they're struggling from the three-point line. Maybe not hitting their shots necessarily field goal-wise either, shooting 41%.
Forces have struggled from the free throw line here tonight, and they are ranked number 1 in Division II NAIA for free throw percentage. So it's really a tough night for them. Number 15, Evan Maxwell, will check in for his brother.
And Noah, that's got to be a cool experience for both those guys, a freshman and a senior, the two brothers playing together.
Well, you mentioned that, but I mean, we have 2 brothers on our team, but the thing is that David Aarons is not playing. He is actually redshirting this year, so we'll see a lot of him in the coming years. 24 Mangus with the ball. Now to Evan, and that 3 ball is good. Make the lead to 23. Owens now with it, going to the inside, and it'll be out on the Wildcats. So Forsters will retain possession of it.
Yeah, Macon throwing that big pass up to Zach Owens, trying to get the Wildcats on their heels.
Ballinger with a nice cut, and he's going to draw a foul. It's going to be on number 15, Evan Maxwell. His second personal foul, team 6th. So Ballinger will be at the line shooting 2. See if he can't get a couple of points up on the board. Ballinger to this point has 4 points. And make that 5. Got to be thinking that Indiana Wesleyan's going to be holding it for the last shot. Ballinger's second attempt up, a little short, and that was almost an air ball.
Free throws not treating the Forsters well tonight.
And it's really the first game that they haven't. 15 seconds left to go. Let's see what Smith can do right here. 10 seconds now. Now he's going to drive the inside. Nice pass to Mangus, and that cannot be any easier. Macon jacks it up, and just no good. Rims out. Tough first half for the Foresters. They go into the locker room down 35 to 59. When we come back, we will have some halftime statistics for you. But actually, you know what? I almost forgot, Ryan. We're going to stay right here because we are going to be able to honor one of our coaches, Miss Lori Cullard. She just got inducted into the Indiana Basketball Hall of Fame. And she just, again, came off of a win just a little bit ago. But, man, she has had a heck of a career here. But tell us a little bit about the first half, Ryan, while we're waiting.
Yeah, no, it just seemed like the Forsters were trying to force some shots. You know, sometimes we see the Forsters come in here and start hitting some early threes and they'll get out to a big lead, but, you know, when those threes don't start to fall, it really makes it difficult for the Forsters. Down 59 to 35 right now, but, you know, defensively, who do you try to shut down on this team? Do you try to shut down Maxwell? Wait, which Maxwell, Noah? The 7-footer or the 6'10" 7-footer? Both of them just great players there. Cannon Coffey's having a great game. Right now, Evan Maxwell, 20 points. Kyle Mangus, 12 points at halftime. And no, they're just playing phenomenal right now. And you see why they're the number 3 team.
Definitely, and so we will stay right here and we will listen in on this presentation.
I am Dr. Fred Miller. I am the Department Chair of Kinesiology and also an exercise science professor at Huntington University. Huntington University is unique as far as they get a lot of one-on-one attention from the professor, you know, helping them learn the information or helping them minister a test, whereas some universities you don't get that one-on-one from the professors. One of our themes focuses is on being a Christian and trying to be a good role model for others. We're here, we really care about the student, we want to see that student succeed, not just preparing them for their future career, but also we want to prepare them to be a servant for God. Huntington University, we have a lot of equipment that students will get an opportunity to use and experience. Some of the equipment we have include a bipod, which is very famous. We also have other interesting equipment that students will get to use. That equipment include a VO2 Max, a metabolic cart system. There's also a lot of equipment including other health measures. Students will get plenty of opportunity to learn how to use all this equipment, and they will get administering it to other students. Oftentimes, students who get an undergraduate degree in exercise science will go on to physical therapy school, or even they will go on to physician assistant school. And then also another common career path for students is to become a strength conditioning specialist and mainly work with athletes. Exercise science is a degree where students will gain a lot of knowledge about health, but having someone that has the knowledge and experience to help an individual to get fit, to get healthy is important. And students at Huntington University, they learn about knowledge that's credible and that's important for students to have so they can help these individuals.
So Powder Puff football is 2 teams divided up by floors, and then they all have flags, so it's just a flag football game. And so we have the 2 end zones, and it's just like a regular game. We usually play 2 20-minute halves, and it's just a good time for everybody to get some football in since we don't have a football team here as a sport.
Let's go, Nice, go, oh, snap.
Powder Puff to me is something that actually opened me up at Huntington.
And for me, just as a freshman, obviously, like I get to know all the different girls on my floor, and we all grow closer together.
Powder Puff just means a lot of unity between the girls on the floor, and just provided a lot of great, good fun between all the other girls on campus as well.
Powder Puff means to me, it just signifies some of the best times that you're going to have during homecoming weekend.
Here in Huntington University's film program, we offer a one-of-a-kind experience. You'll have access to state-of-the-art equipment and the opportunity to gain practical experience on set. But what really sets us apart from other universities? While the films that we make are important to us, we give special attention to how we make them. In our film program, we understand the process behind making a film is just as important as the finished product you see on screen. And how we treat one another on set has a big impact. Which is why our program is part of the Kinema Commonwealth, a group of filmmakers dedicated to creating an environment of mutual respect that values individual artists over the bottom line. Our goal is to create excellent works of cinematic art and storytelling that both entertain and turn those involved into better people. We hold to 3 community values that make up the Kinema Manifesto. The first is respect for the individual, in which the time, energy, resources, and personal well-being of the artist are shown full respect. Artists are not just used for their talents, but embraced as collaborators. The second is respect for the community, where the natural environment, the local community, and the audience are all treated with the utmost care and respect. Filmmaking impacts not only the filmmakers, but those around us too. The third is respect for the art, because each filmmaker should be given artistic freedom to work creatively and to the best of their ability, while remembering that we are all working towards the same story. We believe that by living out these community values daily, the resulting projects will be works of passion, infused with the artistic voices of all the filmmakers. Our hope is that our students will not only practice these values during their 4 years here, but that they will take them into the professional industry and over time revolutionize the way films are made in the United States and the rest of the world. We are striving to create leaders who pursue excellence in their craft while showing love and respect to those around them.
And we are back here in Platt Arena for your halftime show. I'm now Tobias along with Ryan Lockhart. The score at halftime, 59-35. Indiana Wesleyan leads your Foresters. Ryan, it's been a very interesting first half, to say the least. What are some things that have really stood out to you?
You know, to me, it just seemed like the Foresters early on just couldn't find a rhythm. They couldn't, you know, get some shots falling defensively. We know Platt squad can get some stops and, you know, transition-wise can get a bucket or two, maybe an open three, but that just wasn't really there in the first half. So I don't think the Foresters were ever able to get in that rhythm. And then a couple big plays by the Wildcats, and all of a sudden they're up 10, and then they were up 20 at one point. The Foresters starting to cut into it, but then once again they stretch that lead back out.
Yeah.
The Wildcats just playing great basketball in the first half. No, I mean, I know it says they have 3 turnovers, but outside of that, mistake-free basketball, really.
Yeah, really, Indiana Wesleyan has played very, very well. We can go to the stat sheet right now. Leading all scorers is Evan Maxwell. He has 20 points to his name. 9 of 11 from the field, 2 of 3 for three-pointers. Really, I mean, he's playing this tremendous game. He only has 1 rebound, but yeah, that's all right. He does have 2 steals, though. With 12 points, Kyle Mangus, he is 4 for 7 from the field, 1 for 3 for threes, and he has 6 rebounds total. All 6 of those are from the defensive side. And really, I mean, they have 3 turnovers as a team, 24 rebounds as a team. They are out-rebounding the Foresters 24-11, so that is a huge number for them. As a team, Indiana Wesleyan shooting 62% from the field, 39% for three-pointers. They were 7 of 18 there in that first half. And then for free throws, they were 6 of 9, which is 67% for the Foresters now. Leading the Foresters on the scoring table is number 1, Zach Owens with 12 points. 4 of 6 from the field, 0 of 1 for threes. But he is 4 of 7 from the free throw line. Caleb Middlesworth, leading scorer for the Foresters for the season. He has 9 points to his name, 3 of 4 from the field. As a team, the Foresters, again, have 11 rebounds, only 5 turnovers, though, which is really a decent stat. And also as a team, they're shooting 12 of 30, which is 40% from the field, 4 of 9 for threes, which is 44%, and 7 of 12 from the free throw line, which is 58%. And that number is unlike the Foresters by far. I think that's really the one thing that sticks out to me is the free throws. We'll have to see if the Foresters can bounce back at all, because anything, and I mean anything, is possible here in the Crossroads League. Just like breaking a backboard. That's very possible. During warm-ups, that's very possible. Yeah, that happened to us earlier this season when we were facing off against Marion. Marion decided to break the backboard during warm-ups, so we had to postpone that game. So that was a very interesting turn of events. But right back here, Nick Macon not able to finish and rebounded by number 30, Grant Smith. Starters out on the court for both teams right now. Mangus to Okafor, down low to Evan Maxwell. Cross court to Coffey, to Mangus up top, pump fake. Back to Coffey, three-point shot, no good. And Coffey tried to save that, but was not there in time, so that will go to the Foresters.
Yeah, Coffey going about 4 rows up. But that just shows right there, Noah, the hustle plays that this team's able to make. They're diving for every loose ball. They're fighting through their screens.
West now with the ball. Thought about going baseline. Could not find the cutting Connor Platt. And that goes over to Owens now to Middlesworth. 3-ball, not even close. And Nick Macon could not throw the ball as he was in the air. Again, 59-35. Indiana Wesleyan up by 24. Grant Smith with the basketball over to Coffey. Getting it down to Maxwell. And now back up top to Okafor. Back out to a 24. Mangus, 3-ball, no good. But rebound dunked by
Noah.
Grant Smith.
Elevation.
That is very impressive. Owens to Platt. He'll drive baseline. Back out to Middlesworth. 15 on the shot clock. West now. Pass out to Platt. 3-ball up and good. 38-61 now is the score.
Platt able to get that. That gives them 6 on the night right now.
Kyle Mangus putting a couple more points up on the board for himself. 38-63. Nice cross by West to Owens. Goes out, gets stripped by Smith. And now Okafor with it. Okafor brings it back. Gives it off to Maxwell and thrown away by Maxwell. Stolen by Connor Platt. Giving it to Nick Macon. Looking for somebody to pass it to. Was not even looking to shoot it. Almost a traveling violation. Peyton West goes in. Going to say no shot. That will be on the floor. That will go up against Grant Smith. That is his second personal foul. Team's first, second half's first. Seth Maxwell will be in the game for the Wildcats. 7 in for Evan. Platt with it. Jumper, no good. Rebounded, tipped away, but recovered by Middlesworth, and he'll finish it off.
Good job by Macon to get in there to get a hand to kind of tip that rebound over to Middlesworth.
Mangus with the basketball. Right and left. Okafor now inside and able to finish between a couple of Foresters to make the lead back to 25.
Slicing right through the defense.
Macon with the basketball, driving baseline. He tried to at least. Owens with it. He'll go inside and cannot finish. Really just all over the place. Now Seth with it. Giving it over to Mangus. Inside. Back out to Coffey. Trying to get it inside, but swallowed away by Peyton West. Substitution for the Wildcats. Number 13, Trevor Waite. He'll come in for Grant Smith. Waite gets it into Okafor. Back out to Waite, and now to Mangus. 7 seconds on the shot clock now. Ball almost stolen away. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, blocked by Owens. And that's good. Man, that was at the very last second. I don't know if he got that off in time, but the officials do.
Noah, how many chances can this Wild squad, how many chances can they get? Shot clock at 4 and gets blocked. Now that one in and out for Middlesworth, no good.
Man, that's happened quite a few times here tonight. Coffee with the basketball. Up top to Waite, and now to Mangus on the right side. Coffee now guarded by Macon. Gets in Seth. To Mangus. Cannot finish, but draws a foul. It's going to go up against number 1, Zach Owens, his first personal foul. Team's first here in the second half. Grant Smith is going to check back in for the Wildcats. And immediate timeout has been called. So we'll take a quick break, 67-40, with 15 minutes, 32 seconds remaining here in this ball game. Welcome back to Platt Arena. Notes by us along with Ryan Lockhart. 67-40 is the score. Mangus at the line, shooting 2. First one up and no good. A little short.
Free throws for both teams tonight have really been off, Noah. Right now, the Wildcats shooting 66% in the air. Forster shooting 58%. So the free one's not coming free tonight.
Middlesworth out to Platt. Peyton is checked back in for the Wildcats. Middlesworth goes in and gets blocked. And some body was there. Number 42, Seth Maxwell. His second personal foul, team's second. Middlesworth will be at the line shooting 2. Middlesworth, he is a 83% free throw shooter as he's able to make his first. Second attempt up and good. 42-62, the Forsters down by 25. Peyton now passing over to Smith, to Maxwell, and now to Peyton. Peyton jumper, and that's good.
And nice little touch floater there.
All with the right hand there. Didn't even put the left hand on the basketball. They make him almost lose control of it. Out to West. 3-ball up, no good. Very, very short. Peyton now with the basketball.
Peyton West's three-pointer is kind of like a slow shot, Noah. Now Mangus not able to get that one to go in the middle, but goes right back to it and gets that one to fall.
Man, that was a nice Euro step by Peyton. Zach Owens with the basketball for the Foresters. Connor Platt, elbow jumper, no good, just a little short. And Smith with the rebound. He'll take it back up for the Wildcats. Waite with it, almost stolen away by Connor Platt. Smith now pass it out to Mangus, up top to Waite. 3-point basket, good. Actually, that's going to be a long two. 73-42 now.
Yeah, Waite looked like he had that three-pointer and also had Payton open over in the corner, but elected to take it himself.
West now with the basketball up top to Owens. Owens, jumper, and that's good. 30-second timeout goes to the Foresters. 44-73 is the score. Ryan, what would you really like to see the Foresters work on to this point?
You know, I think defensively, Noah, it's just hard to guard this kind of a team. But offensively, I think, is where the Foresters, to me, have kind of disappointed me today. I haven't seen them take the smartest shots. And, you know, these last couple weeks, we've seen them play a lot better than they were there during the middle stretch of the season. But now, I mean, after today's performance, I'm kind of a little frustrated with this squad. I think this is where Connor Platt, I know Tyler Aarons isn't playing, but maybe some of those guys need to kind of step up here. You still have 13 and a half minutes, Noah, so this ball game isn't over yet. There's still plenty of time to get in here, start playing some good basketball, and come out of this game with some positives.
Yeah, definitely. They are in need of some positives right now. Isaiah Payton passing off to Coffey. Coffey gets it inside the Mangus. Back out to Waite for a three. No good. And now Zach Owens with the basketball. Goes inside and cannot finish. Rebounded, though, by Ballinger. Foul on the floor. Foul is going to go on number 13, Trevor Waite, his first personal foul, team's third.
The quick and shifty Payton almost getting there, Noah, but ended up getting a foul instead. He's going to be a guy for this Indiana Wesleyan squad. Think Okafor's leaving after this season. He's graduating. Seems like he's been here forever. But now it's Payton starting to take this offense over next year.
Yeah, Payton, he just committed his first personal foul. Team's fourth as Wyatt Hughes not able to make his jumper. Coffey giving over to Waite. Back to Coffey, drive inside to Payton. No good, but tipped in by Seth Maxwell. I don't know how the heck that happened.
And I don't know if he was just trying to tip it to regain it, Noah, or if he was actually trying to get it to go through. But, hey, whatever gets it to go through the bottom of the net.
And Wyatt Hughes able to beat Maxwell and Mangus to the backboard. 46-75 is the score. Force is still down by 29. Waite, Payton, now Coffey. Ballinger's definitely not giving up. Mangus down low to Maxwell. Ball tipped up by Ballinger. Coffey, good ball handling right there. 5 seconds on the shot clock. And literally everything's going in.
Wow.
Everything is going in. I mean, he just flung that one up there, not even trying, and it goes in.
Looked like Mangus trying to get the foul call there. Now Platt will take it to the hole. Nothing. No, the basket for the Wildcats looking like the ocean. Throw a pebble and everything's going in it tonight.
About 4 subs come in for the Wildcats. Getting score 46-78. Wildcats leading big against the Huntington University Foresters. Ballinger going inside, back out to Platt. He'll drive baseline. Out to Macon for 3. No good. Rebound, Evan Maxwell.
You know, I think just an uncanny performance today from the Foresters. You know, usually we see when the Wildcats come in and really any big opponent, the Foresters are able to rise to the occasion. But today, you know, just an off day, and sometimes that's just how basketball works.
Nice pass in there from Smith. Foul will be called on number 20. Wyatt Hughes, his first personal foul, team's second. 11:13 remaining here in the second half. Wyatt Hughes thought he got all ball swatting down on Maxwell, but that was not the case. So there is his second personal foul. 2 fouls in, oh, just a couple of seconds. Coffee now with the long 2 jumper. 46-80 now is the score.
Yeah, that gives Coffee 7 points now, Noah. Really just a balanced scoring from these Wildcats led by Mangus.
Nice rebound by Ballinger, and no 3 for Platt. Wyatt Hughes now lost it, and Coffee did a great job of getting it, and he's got it back. Thought about the 3, step back now, no good. Rebound by Connor Platt. Ballinger handing off to Macon. Hughes, nice pass to Ballinger. That's a great look.
And Noah, that's the kind of ball movement we haven't seen today. That right there, and that's what helps out this Forster offense.
30-second timeout, so we will stay right here. So we kind of talked a lot about the Foresters here tonight, but what do you like about Indiana Wesleyan? I mean, they have so many weapons on their team.
Noah, how much time do we have for this timeout? Because I don't know if I can list everything. Start from the top. Obviously, you got the Maxwell brothers at 7 foot. You got Kyle Mangus, a natural scorer, a guy that, if you ask me, I know he's only a sophomore, but he's going to be playing basketball after college. He's got to be, just with how good he is right now. But really, Noah, they spread the wealth. No one guy, Mangus has, I believe, 20 right now. Evan Maxwell has 20 as well. But no one guy really is kind of ball hogging per se. They're just spreading it to each other, and that's what makes basketball fun. And when you can do that, you don't even need talent to beat teams, Noah.
Smith with the basketball. Pass it to Evan, and now to Mangus. Okafor now trying to get it in to Maxwell. And he is just being swarmed by Foresters. Couldn't finish it. Maxwell almost kind of came up limping there, but he's fine. Ball gets tipped in, and the official's going to call a foul. That's going to be a foul on number 30. Grant Smith, his third. Team 6th. So the Wildcats have done a great job scoring, but the fouls are kind of starting to rack up for them a little bit. Macon able to hit his first mixed foul that the Wildcats commit will put the Foresters into the bonus for the remainder of this game. Second, okay, I really thought that was going to be an air ball. Foresters being out-rebounded 36-20. Mangus with the ball, now to Okafor. To Smith up top. Down low to Mangus, swatted by Peyton West, and rebounded by Yoder.
Peyton West playing solid defense once again on Mangus.
Macon with the basketball, back out to Yoder. And Macon not able to make that three-point shot. Smith now with the basketball. He's going to drive it inside the Ballinger, tripped and foul.
We're going to see Caleb Middlesworth, the freshman, come in for Wyatt Hughes. Hughes will get a ovation here from the crowd. He'll sit down with 3 points and 3 rebounds.
Maxwell, pump fake, goes in, back to Coffee. And rattles good. 83-49, Peyton West with the basketball.
That'll give Coffee 10 points on the day right now.
Macon flings it cross court. Yoder now with it. Down low to Middlesworth. And a little bit of miscommunication right there as Middlesworth throws it out of bounds. Smith with the basketball out of Mangus. Coffee, Smith thought about the three. To Coffee for three, and that's good. 86-49 is the score. 8:10 remaining. Making Ballinger now, no good. Nice rebound by Peyton West, and he'll drive it back home. 51-86. Coffee with it, not a Mangus on the right side, guarded by Nick Macon.
No, a little stat correction. Mangus only has 19 right now. He doesn't have 20 yet. That was a little bit early on his 20 points earlier.
And we are going to take a media timeout right here. 86-51, Iwu leads the Foresters. We'll be back.
We recruit kids and get kids from all over. We've had kids from Florida, Maryland, Hawaii, California, Washington. We've got several recruits coming up from Texas and Louisiana. Men's team, women's team, it doesn't matter. Everybody is really a close-knit type group. If they do fall behind in classes, they absolutely have to come to us, find them tutors. We'll find somebody on the team that can help them with classes, and we will make any and all necessary things and adjustments for them to catch up on their studies. Any player that's gone through this program in the past is just as much part of our family group now as they were when they bowled. And that's something that's really special and different about our program from a lot of other programs.
And we're back here in Platt Arena. 86-51, 7:40 remaining. Smith with the basketball over to Peyton, and going to go out of bounds. So Foresters will get this one.
Yeah, bright spot here for the Foresters. See if they can turn and do something with it here.
They're handing it off to West, to Ballinger, to Middlesworth now. Back to Ballinger, 4-3. And no good, rebound by Smith. That's a great looking rebound by the sophomore. Thought about the three. Now to Coffee. Now to Isaiah Payton. Smith with it. 10 seconds on the shot clock. And a moving screen violation is going to be called on number 15, Evan Maxwell. That is his third personal foul. Team 7th.
And Noah, when you start playing teams, you know, like Indiana Wesleyan, championship caliber teams, where's your point of attack against them?
Gosh, I mean, well, the thing is that it's so difficult for these Foresters right now because they do not have Tyler Ahrens. So they're just trying to do with, I mean, what they got. I mean, it's just a tough game already, but to be down one of your best players, I mean, you're in a rough spot right there. I'd say really just try to at least deny the post player as much as possible. Almost do what the ladies do. I mean, they did a great job of denying the post. I mean, that's a lot of where they're getting their points right now, just because Maxwell's, as in both of them, are doing such a great job. I mean, Mangus, he's driving towards the inside. He's doing a great job. I would say just overall the inside. So another basket for the Foresters now. Peyton picks up his dribble, getting over to Coffee, and out of Smith. Nice pass to Mangus. I don't know how in the world that made it through, but it did.
Has somehow fought off Connor Platt trying to front him, then had Peyton West behind him, was able to spin out of that and still get the shot. Zach Owens open down the middle, but Middlesworth not giving it up.
Platt not able to finish there either. Saved by Smith, and now Mangus going up there and finding Coffee. I don't know, do you call that an alley-oop? He didn't dunk it, but do you call that an alley-oop still?
I would almost say yes. I mean, you would have to kind of classify it. No, he got a little bit of the rim, I think, with the finger.
Oh, do you think so? I don't know. Peyton West not able to finish, though. 53-90. Wesleyan will definitely get over 100 in this one. I mean, literally everything he throws up just goes in.
Yeah,
another three from Angus.
Wildcats seem to be getting hotter as the game goes. No, I don't think they've had a slow period or, you know, a slump in this game at all.
Yeah, score of 59 points there in the first half, and we're all the way up to 29 right now. Couple substitutions for both teams, but that last foul goes on 24, Kyle Mangus, his first. Indiana Wesleyan bringing in a couple other reserve players. Number 44, Jonathan Penzu. And then number 21, Trevor Harrell.
Penzu, as a senior in high school, Noah, averaged 17.7 points, 10.5 rebounds, and 2.7 assists. So a player, you know, maybe in a couple years will be able to get up there. Coach Tongo said he loves his athleticism and loves his motor.
Yeah, well, we'll be able to see a little bit of it right here. Smith, nice fake, and cannot finish, but he'll be at the free throw line. That foul goes up against number 3, Connor Platt, his second. Team's 8. I'm sorry, team 6th. Looking at Indiana Wesleyan, team 6th. Smith able to get that one to go. Luke Royst coming in, and also number 11, Riley Vitalis. Smith able to make both of them.
Smith will take a seat as well. 8 points, 13 rebounds, and a great ball game from him, Noah.
Oh, he must have hit a specific record or something. I don't know. Or maybe his teammates are just happy that he played a really great game today. Wyatt Hughes finally able to make a three. 56-95. Seth now with the basketball. Passing it over to Waite. Panzu now with it.
The future for both teams really on the floor right now, Noah. Now Waite with the three. That's no good.
Rebound by Yoder. Nick Macon with the basketball. Almost had the elbow jumper. Gives it to Royce, and now to Yoder, now to Wyatt Hughes. Gonna be a foul on Seth Maxwell, kind of put his knee up. The third personal foul on Seth. Team's 9th. And number 10, Luke Stevens will check in for the Wildcats. Comes in for number 13, Trevor Waite.
And Stevens, another guy kind of used to that winning mentality, Noah. Went to Fairfield High School about an hour north of here. Helped Fairfield win their first sectional championship in 7 years. Also helped them become the Northeast Corner Conference champions.
Second free throw no good by Hughes. The rebound on Panzu. And now Isaiah Payton with it. 21 Harrell goes inside, back to Payton, left corner. Panzu now right there, could not finish and gets fouled. Number 11 goes on to Riley. His first personal, team 7th. Panzu going to be at the line shooting 2 free throws. First one up, no good, hits the very back of the rim and just blasts out.
Noah, if you're a fan of the Foresters here, what would be your positive outcome today for Huntington?
I mean, definitely they have not given up. This entire game, they have not given up. I know they really struggled, but again, right there, that shows that they have not given up. I know it's tough being down 35 points, and at one point they were down by 40, or maybe even closer to 45 too. But I mean, they just really kept shooting, which is great to see, and I think it'll be an interesting contest when they head over to Indiana Wesleyan's place in February. Seth Maxwell not giving up at all right there either, and able to finish his shot to make it 97-60. Foul goes on number 11, Isaiah Payton, his second personal foul, team's 10th. So for the rest of the way, the Foresters will be shooting 2 free throws. Macon able to hit his first. And Nick Macon able to hit his second. 62-97 is the score. 21 Harrell with the basketball. Now to Stevens, and now Payton. Harrell now to Payton. That's a lot of hand use by Nick Macon. Officials don't see it, and so, or they'll just let him play on. Foresters get the ball, but substitution, Logan Cruz for the Wildcats, a 6'1" freshman guard out of Waterloo, Indiana. Went to DeKalb High School. I thought I recognized him a little bit.
Yeah, Cruz in high school was an all-conference player as a junior and a senior. Averaged 17 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. So, you know, some bright spots for this Wildcat future. And, wow, Panzu able to go right into Wyatt Hughes.
Man, that is a strong move right there by the freshman. Nick
Strong
Macon.
finish as well.
Oh, definitely. Nick Macon with the basketball. Looking down low to Royce, but couldn't get it to him. Riley to Hughes, and that 3 ball is good. He's really starting to rack him up now. Harrell with it. Now to Cruz. Now left corner to Cruz again. Payton will take the 3, and that rattles home. 102-67 is the score with under a minute left to play.
That'll put the Wildcats past the century mark. A great ball game from them today, Noah. And just, you know, really got the Foresters in all of their struggles. Luke Royce able to get that big basket there. But really just attack the Foresters' weakness and just play great basketball.
It's always great to see Luke Royce getting a couple of baskets. A really stand-up guy on this Foresters team. Really doesn't get a lot of playing time. Been I think a 3-year walk-on for them. But man, he's always had the greatest attitude on this team. And you know, he doesn't play a lot, but man, is he a great leader. Number 10, Stevens, over to Harrell now. Now to Payton. 30 seconds remaining here in this contest. Payton jacks up a 3, and that's nothing but net. 105-69. Payton now with 11. Macon. Not sure if he'll try to jack up a shot or not. I don't think he will, but We'll see. 3 seconds, and that will do it. 105-69, Indiana Wesleyan gets a good win for him right here at Platt Arena. And we'll just go right into some statistics. But first of all, Ryan, you know, this is a tough game for the Foresters. Really, they fought hard, but just really came out on the wrong end.
Yeah, I mean, it was... No, I mean, you said it perfect yourself. The Wildcats just played phenomenal game of basketball today. Cal Mangus was really good today. Led all scorers with 24 points. Grant Smith, phenomenal as well. 13 rebounds, 10 assists, a double-double without points, Noah. A double-double without points. That just shows you all these guys like to spread the ball around, like to pass it, and, you know, that's when basketball becomes fun, when it becomes easy. A score update, Spring Arbor's up 72-65 against Bethel right now.
Actually, do you know what? Grant Smith, he actually had a triple-double. He had 13 rebounds, 10 assists, and 10 points.
Well, he did have... I apologize for that.
Come on, man.
I apologize for taking
You got to read this. You got to read your computer. Let's go. We'll head over to the Foresters side. Zach Owens, he had 14 points, leading Huntington. 13 points goes to Caleb Middlesworth. 11 points to Connor Platt. Really the three top scorers for the season, but Tyler Aarons was definitely missed here in this one. As a team, the Foresters shot 39% from the field, 32% for three, 59% for free throws. They were 13 of 22, so I don't know if they'll keep that number one spot or not for the free throw percentage in the NAIA. We'll have to check and see about that. They got out-rebounded 26-47 with 14 assists, 2 steals, 8 turnovers. So I think that's a positive. Only 8 turnovers. You're under 10 turnovers. That's a great stat. 2 blocks, 14 team fouls. Not too bad for them. Well, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us here tonight in Platt Arena. The girls won. The guys lost. Went 50-50 here in Platt Arena. But it was still a good day. Again, thank you for joining us on this presentation of FDN Sports. I'm Noah Tobias, and for FDN Sports, thank you and good night.